lot of little small one that goes right round and round.
That big one.
Right? Check it out. We pass it around.
Ash, look.
Got it?
Oh,
That's all.
oh, I
A lot of
see.
little small ones that goes
Oh,
right round.
mine.
That's another guava tree right there. Pushing over.
With a lot of little flowers. Like
See this one? Mango. Look at the mangoes on that tree.
See mangoes hanging down.
Filled up on the tree. When mangoes are in season, we don't go buying mangoes. There's some Americans and foreigners say they spend $1 up to $3 with mangoes.
Oh yeah,
I've
look
never
at the
bought the
mangoes
mango
right
in my
there.
life.
It's right there.
Wow.
They give it away.
No, you just walk around and pick it up.
It is always hanging over the fence. It is always.
Send
Sometimes,
me the picture.
sometimes you're walking and a mango drop right in front of you.
I mean, it's
Oh my God. Let it go though. I would be in heaven.
Yes, it's okay. If it's hanging over the fence, you can take it. It's
Mango
not
for
stealing.
dinner.
It is not stealing, right?
Well, we passed the old American embassy right there.
There's not, the building that it used to be broken down, just like the old hospital. Now, when it comes to oral medication,
Right.
when it comes to oral medication, you do have to pay for it. But with different social services, it could be cheaper. Yes. At the pharmacy, you don't need a prescription. If you go in there and you have your money, you just buy your medication. But I don't take much pills and injection. Most of my medications are natural. Yes, when I catch a cold or a flu, my grandmother go in the backyard, chop some sticks and some leaves, soak that in water or boil it, and I drink that and feel better. But it's got to be the right sticks and the right leaves.
Well, that's probably true.
Those leaves you with less side effect and you don't get hooked on.
Right.
Natural medication. See that tree right here? You see some fruit on it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I see it.
That is called noni. Ever heard of the noni juice?
No,
Yeah,
Noni.
Yes.
It's getting
Noni,
known
yes.
worldwide.
It's,
Yes.
it's expensive too in New
If you
York.
haven't heard about it in the next 4 to 6 months, you will. It is getting known worldwide.
It's expensive.
Most Americans and foreigners call it the miracle fruit or the ugly
Oh,
fruit.
I'm sorry.
No, you're such a
They
fool.
use it for cancer. But it was already on Dr. Oz. It builds your whole immune system.
Really?
Yes. Now we don't eat the fruit. We leave it until it's rotting away. And while it's rotting, a juice extract from it. And that's what we drink. Does it taste good? But not everything that tastes good.
Let's go for it.
It only builds your whole immune system. Bitters. In Belize, most of our natural medication, a nickname for it would be bitters. Because it tastes bitter. Right? It doesn't taste good.
She getting hot. Okay, sir.
What's up on mine?
This is H Street. H Street.
H
Princess
Street.
Margaret Drive.
Princess Margaret Drive, this one here. Well, a lot of streets in Belize are named after British royalty too. Right? That's Cuban and Panama consulates. That's their embassy. Cuban and Panama. The U.S. embassy is 52 miles away at our capital city, Belmont. Right? You got that guy that's chilling out right here in the walkway.
Oh, look at the purple.
Iguana on the walkway. You see him? Let's see some more before it rains. He's camouflage. It's just like a complete. One out of the two different telephone company, BTL, Belize Telemedia Limited. This one controls Digicel. You guys ever heard of Marianne Jones?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys heard of Marianne Jones?
Yes.
Hold it. please.
Marianne Jones. She won in Sydney, Australia when she won as a gold medalist. She went for a victory lap and raised the Belizean flag. We were so proud of that. But she's not a Belizean. Both her parents are, mom and dad. So biologically she is. She came here to Belize and donated this sporting complex, which we really appreciate. Very good athletes in Belize, but just not much opportunity. So we named it after her. It's a Marianne Jones Sports Complex.
Wow.
She afford that. Yeah.
Oh, it's probably the brand. Selling this
Not sure, but
a branding.
yeah.
Yeah, she probably get private advertising.
At
Much
that
was the
time, it
best
was
thing.
like Wheaties, cornflakes. At that time, so they were paying the athletes money to advertise.
Now we are still in the residential area. Here in Belize, we don't have that big drugs problem. It passes through a lot, but not much users. So that's not a crime problem. The main crime in Belize is burglary. See the bars on the windows and on the doors?
Yeah.
Fences with biting dogs to keep out the unemployed. Which I don't call unemployed, I call them lazy. This is not the only job I do. So if I could find more than one job, at least one job they could find to keep out of trouble.
Right.
Here in Belize, we don't have much unemployment, and the good reason, or the best reason for that is because we don't get paid for being unemployed. No welfare. St. John's College and High School. And the college is boys and girls, and all boys high school. St. John. This is just one school. Jesuit education. Catholic is the biggest religion in Belize. Anglican was the first. But we don't have a main religion or a best religion.
Yes.
We have all religions. Catholic, Anglican, Methodist, Adventist, Baptist, Jehovah's, Muslims, whatever you could think about. But we are believers. We believe in God and we believe that there is only one God. So there is no problem with the different religions. They get along okay. One out of the 4 different universities. Got 2 University of Belize, 1 University of the West Indies, and a Galen University lately open. Right? Got it?
Yes. When the thing is still.
We got the iguana, the tree.
Where?
Right in front of us.
The silly guana.
Where?
He's right in front of the truck.
Move my way, move my way.
He said move away. Oh, wait. It went that way. It went that way.
Oh, Adonis! We in the truck. Where you at?
Well, they're not very smart.
This was my high school that I went to, Edward P. York. Edward Percival York. They use green and white, and it is both boys and girls. Edward Percival York. Also, the trees are trimmed. That's on detention. I had to trim some trees too.
Oh, he was bad when you was young.
Not really, I just trim a couple. That's already in high school. They use brown and white. Right? All schools wear the specific uniform. Notice the culture. Some people are more African-like, some people are more Spanish, some people are more Indian. I'm a mixture of all of those. I think we all are mixtures all over. Public hospital, remember you do have to pay for your medication, but with different social services, it could be cheaper. I don't think what's the medication because it will contact, you know? Natural medication, a lot of aloe vera. Sticks, leaves, stems, roots, barks. My mom is a teacher before I was born, and she still teaches at the school for hearing and impaired. Special education. And there's another school, all girls high school, Belize High School. All the girls here use a white dress for uniform. The difference in the grade is in the difference of the color of a dye. Red, yellow, green, and blue. You look very carefully, you see the iguanas up here. A lot of them are right up here.
Where?
On the steps.
A lot of the stairs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of them, right?
Don't say that.
I seen I got
This is a major highway that leads to Mexico. 2 hours drive and we're at the border of Mexico.
Oh, wow.
We go through go to California. We could drive from the Belize to America.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
9 miles away from the city, we have an international airport. Flights come from all over the world. So you can spend more time than just a couple hours, right? Save you supermarket. But don't let the name trick you. It saves you, it saves them. Now we are going to be leaving the north side.
look at this view.
We're now going on the south side of the city. We're leaving the rich neighborhood and we're going to the middle and poor neighborhood. You take S from south side and you're on the outside. This is the old Belize River running right out the way you came in on the tender. This is where the river meets the sea. Living and loving each other and you will be happy. At this civic center is where we have our concerts. We listen to all different type of music, but mostly we love reggae music. Reggae. We don't make reggae music here, or local music that are made here would be more of a calypso type music. Festival or carnival music. We use a lot of steel drums. We have steel bands here. Remember we were in the Kings Park area? The rich neighborhood? This is not Kings Park anymore. This is St. Martin's. St. Martin's. Just like a Caribbean island. This area of the city is called St. Martin's. Coming up on the right hand side is where my little girl goes. St. Luke's Methodist Primary School. Kids go from 6 to 14 years. Only apples and grapes don't grow here because we don't have the cool weather. Everything else grows right here in Belize. Only apples and grapes don't grow here because we don't have the cool weather. It doesn't matter of your religion, your culture, or your race. If you live close by, you could go to that school.
Yeah.
Right? Another school coming up right here again. Remember we are in the St. Martin's area. The school is St. Martin's. The kids in the blue uniform. Same kids from this school. St. Martin's.
How old when the children start going to school?
Oh my God, it's so tiny.
How old are children when they start going?
I started school for like 2.5
Hi,
years.
guys.
2.5 years. Right? Most of them are like 3.5 when they start. That's in Lumiere.
Go ahead, you enjoy
I
yourself.
know in America it costs a bit too because it's a tropical fruit. It doesn't grow in America.
What is that fruit?
Huh?
What was that fruit?
Noni.
Oh, no.
Same noni.
Yeah,
Now we have a plant coming right up here on the left. This plant that pushes over across the fence, physic nut. The leaves from this tree, we take it and soak it in water. Whenever your body is hot, very hot and heaty, it cools you down. You drink that water, it cools your body down. Yes. Now, it has a nut that it grows on the tree. It is called physic nut. Just a portion of that nut we eat, a quarter portion. And the next 5 minutes, you and the restrooms are best friends. It's a laxative, right? Don't eat the whole nut because you might be in the restroom for a week. Yeah.
Watch me.
Yeah, well, I like that.
Well, that's what we use as laxative, right? We do have Pepto, but we use the natural laxative, right?
Oh, he's so
Handsome.
It's so cute. He not cancers anymore.
You alright?
Far right hand side, we have the cemetery. Everyone is buried 6 feet below. No one is on top. It's just a tomb to remember your loved ones. is another major highway. This is another major highway, and this one leads to Guatemala. Leads to Guatemala. 52 miles out of the city is our capital city, Belmopan. Remember, this is not Kings Park anymore. This is more middle and poor people. Living and loving each other and we could be happy. There's another school coming right now. And a church. Very religious people in Queens. Sundays the churches are filled up. When Lizarraga High School. You see the little kid? Leave him alone going. No harassment, no kidnapping, no riots, nothing like that. People look out for each other, especially the children are well taken care of. No one will harass you. You know? If I see him in a distress, I don't have to know that guy is going to help him.
Teenagers.
High School.
She's so pretty. Look at her. You gotta need to get this picture.
I'll screenshot it later. I could do it. I can pull it and like take a step.
All of these are living areas. So it's much different from the Kings Park, right? Houses are much different. All of these are homes. Some of them rented, some of them owned.
Right, we at home.
Fried chicken with fries, rice and beans.
Yes, those are menus that are local culture dishes here. Local culture dishes. People like to eat feet. Cow feet, pig feet,
I eat pig
chicken
feet.
feet. Right? I don't eat no feet.
Right.
I know where that feet had went.
Exactly.
Walking around in his boot. But those are very clean, you know. They sterilize it and stuff before they do it. You know? But those are delicacies. Cold foot soup. If you buy a chicken soup, it would be like $6 or $8. If you buy a cold foot soup, it would be like $12 or $15. Yeah, they can see all the cold foot soup that they're eating. But most of my family, they do love it. My little sister, she can't wait until my mom is finished with that job.
The caliber.
Yeah, it looks like it's still all around another
How much
building.
they want to put?
Yes, that's what they did right there. They built it right around that other building.
It's like, hey, girl.
This is more the south side of the city. The south side of the city.
How you doing?
Yeah, they so friendly out here.
Sure, that's all you need for the day, you know. One good smile and
Right.
all
That's it. Change your whole
stay
mood.
happy for the whole day after that. You don't need anything else. Sometimes you're hungry and you get happy right there and then. Yeah, one good smile. This street right here is called Pen Road, like a pen that you write with. Pen Road.
Hey, babe.
This is the Thai plant. Doesn't flower either, right? That's the beauty in the leaves.
My phone is like, you don't took 6 pictures, they all fell. Stop trying to go with the snap.
No, you gotta save them.
Yeah.
Or upload them. You can do the upload
And
and
it's
it'll
that
post.
file, yeah.
Yeah, and it'll post when we get back on the ship automatically. Look at that emoji. Okay.
What one is that?
The tongue out.
Mangoes are all over the city. And mangoes are the city. Go buy them.
Look, cactus.
We eat the mangoes both green and
Well, I
ripe.
took mommy to like it.
Green and ripe. The green mangoes, we eat with salt and pepper. And it's sour. You gotta try with
Mom.
all the time.
That's the point of right now.
Yeah, for real.
Got that kind of thing to tell me alcohol.
No, they can fall.
Notice how a lot of the houses are built up on top. The city is at least 6 inches below the sea level.
Oh, for when it's flood.
Night,
This is below sea level.
floods, I think, when the rain the whole night.
They built dikes, expanded the
So
area.
they build them high so that when it flooded.
Ooh, that's huge. Ooh. Which one you do?
That's a canal, right? Yes, that means right now. That's for the flooding. Whenever the city is flooding out, it's back out to the sea and the river. Another school. Very many schools in Belize.
Another dome. They won't say a dome. So,
So you can't go back no
I see a lot of stores with gates on them.
Yeah, you can't go in there. That's how they are. Right there at that gate. Right there at that gate you buy. Most of the little small stores, only the big supermarket you can go in.
Black ones on
Huh?
Where we bought the water,
Uh-huh.
that was a
Yes,
previous
hello.
store.
Not really, but that one.
It smells amazing.
He's more of a mixed culture, right? He's Asian, but he's more of a mix. You know Asians don't mix much.
No, that's about it.
Right? This is another school again.
They could be here 5 generations and still call themselves Chinese.
Exactly.
Exactly, the only one with it.
Right, see the uniform? First time you see that uniform, right? The
That is
green one.
nice. That's a beautiful color.
Saint Ignatius.
Oh, well, it's
That is Ignatius, Saint
You right. You right.
No McDonald's, no Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, you know.
Here we
But
have
that's okay, I'll do rice and beans.
King Dung Fence. King Dung Fence, in the evening time, you gotta catch a line.
That'll be a good
You gotta
thing.
catch a line in the evening time. Just like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Well, I've never had Kentucky before, but I had King Dung Fence. I got the Pelican birds and the meat shop.
Oh my god.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Look at these birds up here.
Whoa, those some big pineapples.
Oh shit. Look at them birds.
Wait, y'all see birds?
They're up there.
That's the, what they was doing in Finding Nemo. Ma?
Oh, these are ones. Those are the ones that was in Nemo.
No, yeah. Wait, what he said? Mine.
Yeah, but they try to eat it.
Mine?
Alright, I got it.
Why?
Damn, he done pop up.
Sorry, Mama.
Now you see
Yeah.
it?
Over on that side of the fruit market, the farmer's market. Right? Fruits and
You should have stayed with your father. You just like him. He said he wanted to get about his thing.
local bus terminal.
Trey Sean. Oh, what happened to Trey Sean?
You want to get...
There's a saloon and a barber shop. With a fly barber shop.
Oh. Sound like a chicken.
Let's pass him a shot.
Get up. Get up. Just, yeah, hot. Some water.
Yeah, give her some of your water. Give her some of your water.
Give me a water for yourself.
Give her some wine. Yeah.
Yes, these plastic wares are brought in from Mexico or Guatemala to do business. Right? We don't have them made here. We have a sugar factory, a citrus factory, and a beer factory.
probably could hear it.
Sure can. Well, people that age that with you, right? But,
They will?
yeah, but that's the ones that have more than one. You can't take cookies. This is an elderly shelter. But not much of our elders goes to these homes. Most of elders stay with the family until they pass away. Notice how narrow the streets are getting. These are the oldest streets in Belize, built for mule and carts. Yes, built for mule and carts.
Yeah.
These are the oldest. That's why they're very small like this.
Hey, baby.
Uniforms, just school uniforms. Downtown Belize. Downtown Belize is mostly Indians from India, having footwear and clothing. Same thing you have back at home. Name brand stuff. Nikes, Jordans, Adidas. Ladies love to do their hair and nails too.
Yes,
Cosmetic corner. Have what? That's my uncle.
Yes, man. Still hanging around there.
Hey, that's my mom's uncle. That's my grand uncle. Right? Not like in Jamaica where everyone is your uncle. That's my real uncle.
Uncles and aunties.
Yeah, my brother. You know everyone is my brother. That's my real uncle. This is Albert Street, the main street of downtown Belize. Albert, named off King Albert. No Walmart, no Kmart. That's the Ace. Ace is the place. Pelican beer, that's the beer made here in Belize, right?
Dominic, watch your head really quick.
Foreigners love it.
Awesome.
Breweries, very old supermarket from 1887 and still serving in Belize. Downtown Belize, Albert Street. Scotia Bank and Atlantic Bank. You have the Bluebirds Ice Cream Parlor. Albert Street meets King Street. That's a second one out of the two different telephone companies. Smart. Notice the mixtures of cultures. Some people are more African, some are more Indian, some are more Spanish.
I think I got it on the video.
Some are mixture of all of those. A local television station. Channel 7, the nation station. You could see our news on the internet and see what's going on in Belize.
It says that it's an English colony, but you see more Spanish descent than English descent.
I believe it's the only English country in Central America. So we do have a lot of Spanish people here. Yes. Wesley Methodist Church and Wesley Methodist School. I'm a Methodist. I was baptized by my own grandfather, who was a minister of the Methodist Church, and I went to a Catholic school. No problems with the different religions. We get along okay. Our first black prime minister, his name is Dean Barrow. You ever heard of Shine?
Yeah.
A rapper back in America?
Yes, he
Yeah.
sang my song, Bonnie and Clyde.
His dad is our prime minister.
For real?
Oh.
He's now back in Belize. His name is Barrow.
Hold on, let me tell you. And that's his name, ain't it?
Barrow and Williams.
That's
Williams
Shine's
is his
name, ain't it?
associates in business. His partner in business.
So
That
the
is
Prime Minister is
cool.
also in private business.
Yes, yes.
You know what?
He had that before he even became prime minister. But our prime minister had a son that got into some trouble with Puff Daddy back in America.
Yeah,
he
he
was
got it.
shooting at a club.
He's still in jail
And he was
now.
spending some time. Yes, he's now back in Belize and he's run for politician. He's running on for politics. He's the musical ambassador here.
Shine?
Yes.
Stop. Wow.
Yesterday he was around in the streets moving around with all that election time and stuff too.
Wow.
We have a lot of foreigners that comes and ask about him, you know. I know him pretty good too. I know his brothers, his sisters, every one of them.
That's my song, Bonnie and Clyde.
St. John John's Anglican Cathedral. This one was hand placed by slaves. Start building back in 1812. The first foundation stone were laid. Right? It is the St. John's Anglican Cathedral. The bricks was brought as ballast on the ships, so the British could take back mahogany. Mahogany was the first money-making industry, cutting of logwood and mahogany. Mahogany is now the national tree of Belize. It takes 60 to 80 years for it to be fully matured. A whole lifetime. That is the reason why it's so very pretty, very strong, and expensive when they make carvings and furnitures from mahogany. Now we have protection and conservation. So you do have to have a license. It has to be a certain age, and it has to be from a certain area. And when you cut one, you got to plant back two. So it's protection and conservation. Yes.
You gotta find out. Belize, make me jump out the window.
And remember, we have our cable. We watch, we pay $50 a month, and we watch 150 channels. No extra pay-per-view. We got Cinemax, HBO, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, CNN, NBC, ABC, Fox, ESPN, everything. Children in Belize love Dora and SpongeBob.
You got SpongeBob?
Yeah, see Squidward right there?
He is
And
right
in the front
there.
there's Dora the Explorer.
Bags.
That's a preschool. Sunshine Preschool. The mahogany is now the national tree of Belize, right? The tree, this one right here is a mahogany tree. That's the national tree of Belize. Now in the city, it doesn't have the right space and the right soil for it to grow like in the rainforest and the jungles. I've seen mahogany trees like 8 to 10 feet in diameter, and it grows bigger too, much taller in the countryside, in the rainforest.
And you said it's called a
jungles.
mahogany tree?
Yes,
and
mahogany. National tree of Belize.
Cool.
All the furniture inside, including the doors, are made from solid mahogany.
Wow.
All of them.
We don't get to go in them.
No, not today.
Right.
Or if you guys, you want to take a run inside,
Oh no.
you good?
If he wants to go, let him
If you two wanna go,
If they could go, they could go. Yeah, because we're all
Want to take a look?
Can I go in quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
If
No
that's the case,
problem.
I want